Hello there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are having a look at November 2024 for all of you singles out there looking for new love. We have a lot of new, fresh energy coming in here for November, the 1st of November and the 30th. So the first and last days of the month, we have new moons on both those days. So it's kind of like bookending all of November for us with this beautiful, fresh energy. So use the energy of the new moons to manifest love into your life, to try something new, to get out and meet new people. Maybe do something a little bit different to meet new people in your life and really kind of enhance your opportunities, enhance your chances there. Scorpio, of course, is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is on the move, okay? Pluto is direct now, has been retrograde for a little bit, and now is direct, so you might take a more direct approach. You might find communication is more direct. You might find that there's a lot more chatty and active energy going on for you here as well. Pluto is, of course, moving into Aquarius on the 19th. And Pluto is the planet of endings, new beginnings, change, transformation, growth, evolution, right? But it's also the birth of something new, the birth of a new you, right? So you may have been going through a tough time. Maybe you've been going through some changes. You've been doing some healing, and now you're emerging brighter and lighter than you were before. So it's a great opportunity to really dive deep, manifest love, and also, kind of go beneath the surface and figure out what is blocking you and what you can do to release, to transform, and to bring in and harness the power of love. Scorpio energy, of course, can bring in deep connections and can also be revealing a mystery to you. The Sagittarian new moon on the 30th, very optimistic, very positive, nice fiery energy there. But Sagittarius energy is about having fun, going on adventures, trying new things, looking at the big picture, and of course, being free, freeing yourself from restrictions or fears around love, and just having a lot of fun. So it's a really great energy. We got a full moon in the middle of the month on the 15th, full moon in Taurus. Look back to 6 months ago. What new moon energies were you harnessing at the new moon in Taurus? And this can be where something is coming to fruition for you, or it can be the end of a cycle for you. So this is opening the doors to the future. When Pluto moves into Aquarius on the 19th, this really does start to pick up speed for us. Okay, heightened communication. This brings in some powerful transformation. You might feel a little bit more powerful and strong, which is great because Pluto is the planet of power, and especially our personal power. This can certainly be where you have a better, more positive outlook on the future. But Pluto being in an air sign, it's fast moving energy. So this can really be wonderful if you feel like you've been stuck in a rut for a while. Then this can be really good for you. Just one word of note for the new moon in Scorpio. At the time, Mars is in your sign. Okay, Mars. Mars is a fighter. Mars is a warrior. But Mars is very passionate, very driven. And so this energy, Mars in your sign, can be really helpful for you to create magic, for you to go for what you want, or for you to find those passionate connections that also in Scorpio energy have the ability to turn into something deep. But it is in opposition to that new moon. So just be very aware of that energy right at the new moon there, okay? Because there could be some arguments in the home. But if you're aware of it, then you can deal with it. All right. You're better equipped, right? Awareness is the key. And so, that puts you in a position of power. So just be aware of impulsive actions, perhaps some miscommunication, some arguments, that kind of stuff. But again, you can harness that power of Mars in your sign to really transform your life around, right? And you just never know. Maybe you do meet somebody, or you're harnessing a little bit of magical power there to meet someone very exciting in your life. So it can be really awesome. Beautiful. We've got abundance coming in here for you guys. Love it, love it, love it. Lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. As far as love goes, ooh, baby, those are those doors opening for you. That's awesome. You can have multiple possibilities for love, right? Abundance is about not just having everything that we need, it's also about having extra, right? It's like, woo! So the doors are opening, the stars are aligning for you, and this is absolutely wonderful energy. Get out there, meet new people. Sometimes it's hard to kind of get out of the house a little bit, especially because Pluto's been in Capricorn for a bit and it's at the very last degree. And so this can be where you're wrapping up something in your career or at work or something with your money, some personal goal perhaps, right? Capricorn energy is very goal oriented and very career oriented as well. Not to mention Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. So Saturn doesn't deny us. Saturn delays things until we're ready. So with Pluto moving into Aquarius, where it's going to be for the next 20 years, it's a big deal, right? So this is where really those doors can open for you and some really positive changes lay ahead. There you go. We have transformation coming out there for you as well. We're breaking free. Look at that. We've got I don't know how well you can see it, but we've got these chains, the chains that have restricted us and bound us, right? And now we're breaking free of those things, which is exactly what's happening in November. So this can be really awesome. Reach out for the power and the strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person that you want to be, and also attract the people that match your vibe, right? So just be very aware of the vibe that you're putting out there. This is what you are attracting towards you. But I love, love, love that we are finding personal freedom, that we are breaking away from the old, and that we are welcoming in the new. So positive transformations. And it's been a spell. It's been a minute, right? But here we are. We're feeling a little bit lighter. And quite a lot of people are going to be feeling when Pluto makes its shift, you're going to be feeling like a weight has lifted off your shoulders, but just make sure you ground your energy as well, because you may feel that, woo, things are moving really fast. Okay. It's like we're in the fast lane, because Pluto going into an air sign is fast. Right. And of course, the ruler of Aquarius is Uranus, and Uranus is the great awakener. Uranus is, can bring rebellious energy and freedom and all that kind of stuff. But Uranus is also very unpredictable. So expect the unexpected. Okay. So certainly Pluto having a party in the sky with some Uranus energy there. It's all kinds of very interesting things that can go on there. So just keep an open heart, keep an open mind, because you never know what's going to happen. We've got the Ten of Earth at the back of the deck here. Now, the Ten of Earth is abundance. Beautiful. This certainly has to do with your stability and security, abundance in your life, your personal success. It also has to do with your home, your family, feeling like all of your needs are met. So wonderful, wonderful energy there with the Ten of Earth. So it may be that you're finding that you are in a place where you're feeling good. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling good about your home life or about your career. Maybe you even have something that is really blossoming for you in that area as well, whether it's a new job, whether you finish a project and you get rewards and accolades for that. Maybe you get a little bit of extra money. The Ten of Earth can be inheritances, and Pluto does have to deal with other people's money as well, or shared money that we have with other people. So this can certainly be that you may have something coming towards you. So you could have a little bit of luck on your side. Maybe you already know that there's something coming in. And what this can do, how it relates to love, of course, is that when we feel good about the foundation that we've built in our lives, we feel like we are in a position of strength. It makes it easier to meet new people because we don't have like any hang-ups or anything like that. We don't feel like, we don't feel like lack energy, right? We feel abundant, we feel good, we feel successful, and we feel more confident, right? So this can be really wonderful, opening some doors for you there. But of course, the Ten of Earth, maybe you meet somebody through a family member, through a friend, or through your workplace as well. It doesn't have to be a coworker. It can perhaps be somebody who is visiting. It can be a customer. It can be somebody that you meet on your travels to work. Maybe something at the coffee shop that you stop at in the morning, or where you go for lunch. It can be like even a tradesperson or something that comes in, right? It doesn't have to be somebody that sits right beside you. Although, that's not necessarily off the table for some of you. We have the Two of Earth is the main energy activating for you for the month ahead. So this is an energy of reminding you about balance, okay, in your life. Now, of course, on our quest for love, we have to make sure that we have time to welcome somebody new into our lives, or that we have time to go out there and meet new people, right? If our schedule is always jam packed, right? Do you have room for love in your life? So you're being invited and encouraged to have a look at that, right? What are your daily patterns and habits and behaviors? What's your daily routine? Okay. Do you have balance? Okay. Or is there something that you might need to shift around, right? Shift your priorities a little bit. The Two of Earth also represents options, okay? Weighing up your options. Do I choose A? Do I choose B? Do I choose hidden? Is there a hidden opportunity there? So you might be, kind of sizing people up, weighing people up, right? And, what are the qualities of this person? What's the qualities of this person, right? You have a right to be picky. You have a right to choose the people with the qualities that are right for you, right? How do you do that? Ask questions, all that kind of stuff. So you could have more than one potential connection that you're opening the door for. The Two of Earth is also just about making a decision. What do I want? What kind of person do I want? What kind of qualities do I want? What do I want out of love, out of a relationship? What does that look like for you? It's a little bit different for everybody, right? Some people want marriage and the family and to start that family. Some people, want to, stay like, I want a loving connection, but maybe I don't necessarily want children or, to have that in the cards for me, right? Maybe I want a little bit of freedom, right? And so, everyone has a different wants and needs and desires when it comes to a loving relationship. So you are trying to figure out, you're making decisions, and it's especially important to really, decide clearly what it is you're looking for. Because of course, new moon energy, right? We have multiple opportunities through the month to set intentions, right? And so it's important to be very clear, right? And, so that we're not kind of waffling and going back to the drawing board. But remember about balance, though, the Two of Earth, we need to be flexible and adaptable and open on our quest for love. Okay. True love doesn't always look like what we think that it should. Okay. It's quite often does take us by surprise. All right. So just be open to new people and just be a little flexible there. Patience is a virtue, and patience is your blessing for the month ahead. This is the Temperance card, number one. The Temperance card energy here. This is about having that, you're being guided towards love. Okay. You're being protected, you're being guided, you're being sent signs. There's, your spiritual soul tribe is assisting you on your quest. All right. So patience is the key. Okay. Being open, being ready for action. All right. Always a really important thing, right? If we just sit on the couch and we don't do anything to help our own situation, then chances are we're not going to find anything, right? Or we will, but it may take a lot longer. All right. So patience, yes, but also remember, we're always co-creating our reality with spirit here. So the spirit will do their part. You got to do yours too. Okay. So, take some initiative, take some steps. You got Mars in your sign right now, really helping you to take the first steps, to be direct, right? And to go for what it is that you want. Patience energy here, Temperance card also does bring in healing energy as well. All right. And we can also have a little bit of alchemy going on here, right? The typical imagery with the Temperance card is water in one hand and fire in the other. When you put water and fire together, you get steam, right? So you are transforming a situation, you're transforming your life, and you could have some fiery, passionate, steamy connections that you're opening the door to. So pretty awesome. Now, this is also Sagittarian energy. Okay, so it can certainly bode well for that Sagittarian new moon. the energy of that is activating and highlighting your love life. All right. And, it can be that, perhaps the first part of the month you're working on your personal self, personal goals, personal growth. And we see a little bit of that coming out in the cards. And then as you go towards the end of the month, now this is when that magic really does happen. Sagittarius being the luckiest of the signs ruled by Jupiter, expansion and growth and luck and abundance and all this wonderful stuff. And so this can be very, very exciting time, right? You're maybe going within a little bit to reflect on what it is that you want to attract towards you. And then you're putting that energy out there and setting your intentions. So you could have a little bit of luck on your side. You could be meeting a Sagittarius person, but no matter what you're doing, no matter what you've got, patience is the key. Okay. So don't rail at the fates that you haven't found love yet or that nothing's happened yet, because things are happening behind the scenes. Okay. So there are some great energy there. Now the challenge is the Two of Water. So part of the challenge for you is, maybe finding that balance. Okay. The Two of Water is the Two of Cups energy, and that's love, partnerships. This is romance, it's soulmates and all that wonderful stuff, right? And yes, it's in your challenge position. It's not the same as it being in reverse. Okay. This indicates that there's something here, there's something coming, but there may be a delay. There may be something that you need to work through before this can activate and come in. Right. And so it's something that we need to pay attention to and something that we need to work through. Now, with this being, there's 3 cards here, because patience energy, the Temperance card also does indicate balance. Balance, balance, balance. All right. So really be honest with yourself. Really have a good look inside yourself. Do you have time? Is there balance in your life? Do you know what you want? Are you ready for love? Are you open to love? All right, because the help and the support and the potential and the possibilities are here. Okay, but we need to make sure we're in alignment for it. Okay, so the Two of Water, the Cups energy, certainly has to do with your heart, with your emotions. All right, so there could be some healing here. Okay, that we're working through. All right, so be really honest with yourself. Have you forgiven other people, yourself, for any kind of past energies, any kind of past situations, right? Forgiving doesn't mean we condone anything, but you're taking your personal power back and you're not letting anything dictate how you feel about love going forward, right? You're playing it by your own terms, okay? So, word forgiveness kind of triggers some people, but forgiveness is for you, right? Forgiveness is to take back your power. Okay. But the Two of Water can certainly represent that there is some loving connections, loving partnerships that are on the horizon for you, but maybe you haven't quite decided what you want. It can be that there is a delay them coming in. Okay, even though you've got luck and abundance and transformation and all this wonderful stuff coming in, we do need to remember that it takes 2 to tango, right? And just because we feel like we're 100% ready, perhaps the other person still has some healing to do, or perhaps the other person is busy, right? Two of Earth, juggling responsibilities. They have something on the go as well. Okay, and so love is coming in. There's something here, right? But there may just be a little bit more of a delay, which is why the Patience card comes out. Okay. In the meantime, do whatever you can do to increase your chances of meeting someone new, right? Don't obsess over it, because we don't want to create a block. Okay. But we want to take positive steps and speak positive affirmations to make sure that we're putting out this wonderful energy that we want to attract back to us. All right. We have the Six of Air here as your advice from Spirit. Okay. There may be a few bumps in the road. Okay. You may have been going through a tough time. Maybe you've been through the ringer a little bit on your quest for love. Trust that things are about to get better. You're moving forward. You're moving out of a time of difficulty or challenges, okay, even turbulence in your love life, and the seas are calm going forward. All right. The Six of Air also does represent that perhaps there is something that you need to leave behind, something that you need to let go of so that you can be free for your future, right? So again, a lot of people, we have hang-ups, right? Our heart is a wonderful thing, but it can, get a little bruised every once in a while. And, so there is things that we do hang on to, that we do cling to. And so your advice from spirit, there's something here that you need to release, let go of, but trust in your ability to move forward in a wonderful direction. Okay, things are lining up for you. Keep lines of communication open. All right. But be ready to move forward, right? That's a forward movement card right there. Okay. So instead of being stuck, we're moving and shaking in your love life. So this can be really good, a really good energy coming in here for you guys. So, but remember, balance, 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 all part of the game. We've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Passionate connections on the horizon for you. And remember that Mars energy, you can use that Mars energy to your advantage, right? Just be aware that it's there. So it can be very intense sometimes, right? Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, this does not necessarily mean this lifetime. All right. Remember, we've got the Two of Water, the Two of Cups energy here, and this can represent soulmate energy. All right. So you are meant to be together. You're destined to be together, right? It's all in that divine timing, right? We love to hear the word divine timing, don't we? We want things now. We want things, right this very second, right? But we're reminded about patience. Okay. So this can certainly be past life energy coming in, right? Your soulmate connection. This can also represent that perhaps there's a missed connection that is coming back into your life here as well. All right. Perhaps an old colleague, perhaps an old acquaintance, maybe someone even that you just met like one time, but they made an imprint on your heart or you made one on theirs. And so when we get this energy, this can be a second chance at something, or this can be a chance to seize the moment and to connect with somebody for something that actually never went anywhere in the first place. So it's like, what, maybe the stars weren't aligned at the time. Maybe the timing wasn't right at the time, but now it is. Okay. So things are coming into alignment for you guys here. All right. So this can be super exciting for you. And we also have playfulness coming out here. All right. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Very important, right? Love should be fun. It should be lighthearted. It isn't always, of course, as we know. But this can be an indicator. Number one, have fun. Okay. Sometimes we get so worried, so very worried about not having love in our life. We feel like other people are better off than we are, or we feel jealous, of the connection that other people have, and so sometimes it's easy to get a little bit down, but the playfulness energy here reminds you that being single can be fun, right? You can go to bed when you want to. If you don't do your dishes right away, no one's around to complain. If you do go to, like social events and stuff, you can leave whenever you want and you're not responsible for anyone else, but you can go and you can live your best life. You can have some fun, even on your own. And maybe you're not all comfortable in your own skin, right? Sometimes it's easier to go to certain things with a date, with people. But, when we take a lighthearted approach to something, we automatically tend to release barriers. And this is what that playfulness energy is, right? Don't approach every connection or every date like, this is going to be the one, this is going to be the one, because maybe it won't be, and maybe it will be. But just take a lighter hearted approach. You're going to take the pressure off. Okay. We don't want to live our love life in a pressure cooker. We want to enjoy it. We want to have a little bit of fun. And then when we do engage in the energy of playfulness, we put out an amazing vibe, and then we attract that amazing same vibe back to us, right? We're singing and we're dancing and we're loving life and we're laughing. And this is very Sagittarian kind of energy as well, right? Sagittarius likes to have adventure, likes to try new things, likes to be free a little bit, but also is kind of up for anything very much. So, maybe part of your potential to meet someone new is to try something new, but have fun while you're doing it. Right. So, maybe trying to need to get out of your shell, out of your comfort zone just a little bit. And you just never know what magic may happen. I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. That's what I've got for you today. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, please do hit that like button there. It lets me know you resonate with the reading, which is ultimately the most important reason for me doing this, but it also does let YouTube know the same thing. So it shares it with more people, whatever interaction you have with the video. So I do thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.